after January with all its terrible movies kept me away from the theaters for about a month and 2 weeks, there was finally a movie that made me go to the theater and hopefully start back this trend of going to the movies, and that movie was Kingsman, and it was awesome. Did it have the most intelligent story? No. Did it have a strong dramatic plot? No, but it was awesome. And let's just start this off by saying Matthew Vaughn knows how to film action. Other action directors take a look from Matthew Vaughn because he knows how to do it in both his own style, kind of reminiscent of the way that 300 felt like it had its own style originally, and does kind of have some of that slow down, speed up thing, but not to the extent of 300 by any means. But you actually know what's happening at all times in the action, and that's something appreciated. So, if you don't know about this movie, besides the fact that I just told you that it has awesome action and is awesome, it's basically a new take on a spy thriller, and let's just get another point across. It's rated R, and it is definitely R. Not so much nudity, not so much cursing, though there is a bit of cursing, I believe, but it's R for the violence, and be prepared for that hard R. So if you don't know what this is, a spy thriller reminiscent of James Bond, but also knows the cliches of James Bond. It plays on those. In fact, there are 2 or 3 different meta moments where it directly kind of takes a wink at the audience. It has all the cool spy gadgets, it has all the cool action and spy techniques that they use, and really focuses on 2 characters that are a mentor and mentoree, and we haven't had a relationship this good since well, I wish I could say Obi-Wan and Anakin, and though I do like their relationship in episode 3, not that good before that. So probably since Obi-Wan and Luke, has there not been a mentor-mentoree relationship as good as this one. The first character that we follow is Colin Firth's character, and he is someone who is already a member of the Kingsman super secret spy organization that's not connected to any other government, so that's why they can do whatever they want. And they're all named after the different knights of the Round Table. And you have him, and he's doing his spy things. He loses what I believe was another one of his mentors, who is the other main character's dad. Colin Firth kind of discovers this plot involving a character played by Mark Hamill. So I guess, it all comes back around to Star Wars, mentioned Luke earlier. He's here now. But he discovers this plot between him and the Valentine Corporation, and Valentine Corporation is run by one of the best villains in a spy movie since Sean Bean's character in GoldenEye. 006, I believe his character's name that. And he's just a fun villain because he is the perfect mix between crazy with a bunch of quirks and thinking he's doing the right thing. I don't want to spoil what his plan is, but he wants to kind of change the population a little bit. There's a big scene that involves revealing what this plot is, so I don't want to get into that, but he has a bunch of different quirks where he thinks he's helping people, but he wants control, and he gets people killed, but then he's also like sick to blood. So just all in general, just crazy and thinks he's doing the right thing. So also while Firth is investigating this great character we have in Samuel L. Jackson, he also finally gets a call from this young kid who was the son of his former mentor, played by newcomer Taron Egerton. The character's name is Eggsy, I believe, something like that. And he needs to get bailed out of jail. He had a bunch of potential, so Firth decides, hey, one of our agents just died. I'm going to put you into this cool training program to see if you can become the next Kingsman. And then there's a good portion of the movie where he's doing training, and it's training and tests at the same time, and he's coming at the head of the pack and also falling behind because he's getting judged by these more upperclassmen people because he's more low class. And eventually something happens to where he has to get involved with the Valentine character and has to go also help save the world. There's a bunch of strong supporting characters along with this. Mark Strong plays one of the other Kingsmen. Michael Caine's the leader. the Kingsman. There's this, can't think of her name, this one chick who has sword legs, who is like the main henchman to Valentine's crazy mastermind, and she has some really cool action scenes. And if I didn't get across enough, tons of actions and very violent. Uh, it's both a comedy and an action, and it takes changes between taking itself seriously and not taking itself seriously at all. And when it's taking itself seriously, it's really good, and when it's taking itself not so seriously, it's just really epic. And if you can't buy into the fact that it goes back and forth in this, and there's a scene about halfway through the movie which will turn you off to the movie. That scene is really what will make or break this movie for some people. But it really is one of the funnest, most original movies I've seen in a long time. I really enjoy this movie, and it's probably one of my favorites I've seen in the last 6 months, since probably Guardians for a movie since then. Definitely getting an A+. So please guys, go see this movie. I know 50 Shades of Grey is out and you really want to see that, and if you do, hey, welcome to the channel. I'm sure you've never watched any of my stuff before, and I accept you wanting to watch the movie. Please go watch this instead, or with that also, because this movie deserves to get more money. I want to see a sequel. Matthew Vaughn's already said he's got some great ideas for the villain in the next movie, and if they could top the one they just did, that will be awesome. Matthew Vaughn is probably in my top 5 directors right now. It's just everything he's done has been really good, and this is definitely including that. So if you've seen the movie, let me know down below what you thought about it, and also what your favorite spy movie is. Mine might be this, or it could be a classic James Bond one. One of the two. I'll have to think about it. Like, share, subscribe as always. I'll see you guys next time.